Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and I've been working extensively in the health, healing, nutrition, and spirituality fields for over 30 years. And through my education and awakening journey, I became aware of the damaging effects of electromagnetic frequencies and radiation and other energies that we are affected by on planet Earth. Now, every single day, our bodies are bombarded by a list of chaotic energies that affect us in negative ways. Everyone is aware of the lethal effects of ionizing or nuclear radiation. But most people are unaware of the many other damaging frequencies that we are affected by. And there is little visual or tactile evidence that these negative effects actually exist, because most of their effects are cumulative, and most people lack the sensitivity to feel these energies. Although sensitive people do feel their effects, like myself. Now, everything is energy. Everything in the world of creation is essentially energy in motion. It may appear that most everything is solid and static, but this is an illusion. Everything is energy in motion. It just depends on how fast a certain frequency or energy is vibrating or moving, which is what makes that frequency damaging to our bodies or not. For instance, our bodies operate on an electromagnetic frequency of about 7.9 millivolts, or 1,000th of a volt, whereas common electricity today operates at 100 to 220 volts, hence why getting shocked doesn't feel good and can kill you. So the frequency and the voltage of electricity, or the pressure of that frequency, is considerably stronger and faster than the electromagnetic frequency of our bodies. The Hertz frequency light spectrum. All energy moves in waves, and the frequency of those waves, or their motion up and down, and the space between those waves is measured in hertz. 1 hertz is equal to 1 cycle of a wave per second. Radio waves and microwaves operate in the electromagnetic spectrum of 3,000 cycles per second to 300 billion cycles per second, whereas mobile phones operate in the 800 to 900 million cycles per second spectrum. So you can see that these frequencies are very fast and so small that they can penetrate practically anything, especially your very conductive body. All electromagnetic frequencies and radiation from electrical power lines and from electricity, appliances, TVs, computers, mobile phones, cell phones, microwave or mobile phone transmitters, TV and radio transmitters, etc., can create a whole list of physical disorders, including cancer, leukemia, birth defects, blood disorders, etc. And depending on how strong these frequencies are and how much or how often you're exposed to these frequencies, will be the degree that your body's immune system and your cells are adversely affected. And when we get even higher into the light spectrum, we get into the infrared spectrum, the visible light spectrum, and the ultraviolet spectrum, all of which are healthy aspects of life in proper quantities, but of course damaging when you are overexposed to them, such as being out in the sun too much and getting skin cancer. And as we go higher into the trillions of hertz spectrum, we get into soft X-rays, which are very handy and used by the medical and dental community. These soft X-rays are very useful to diagnose disease and broken bones, of course. But too many X-rays can cause long-term cumulative damage to cells. And as we go even higher up into the trillions of hertz spectrum, we enter the realm of nuclear fallout, which contains hard X-rays and gamma rays, which we all know causes massive cell mutation, cancer, and death, or in the case of Bruce Banner, Hulkitis. Now, it should not be too difficult to imagine that an energy frequency that is used to cook food in microwave cookers probably isn't too healthy for your body. Yet most people tend to take a pretty blasé and ignorant approach to life with the perspective that if I can't see it or feel it, and the government says it's safe, then it must be safe. Yet I'm sure we would all generally agree that nuclear radiation will definitely kill you fairly quickly, depending on the amount of exposure you had, even though none of us can see or immediately feel nuclear radiation. You also can't see air either, yet everyone agrees that it exists and is necessary for health. Alright, so now a bit on geopathic stress and ley lines. Now, even if humans didn't create and generate and transmit electricity, microwaves, radio waves, X-rays, and nuclear radiation, and we all lived like Neanderthals and hunted and gathered for our survival, even the Earth has potentially damaging energy lines, underground water, vortexes, radiation such as radon, and countless other energies that are damaging to our bodies. These energies are called geopathic stress energies. Now, the Woolwich Health Society in the UK conducted a research on 25,000 people that had serious health problems. And they found that underground geopathic stress, such as ley lines, vortexes, energy wheels, and underground water, was found in 95% of cancer sufferers, 95% of hyperactive children, and 80% of miscarriages. Now, one of these geopathic stress energies is something called ley lines. So what are ley lines? Ley lines are geo-electromagnetic field lines that run all over the surface of planet Earth. A little bit below the surface, a little bit above the surface. And they can negatively affect our bodies if we spend too much time within their vicinity. Now, these ley lines have many names, such as Hartman lines, dragon lines, Michael lines, Mary lines, Curry lines, etc. And the ancient people who lived closer to the land were smart enough and sensitive enough not to build their houses over these very powerful ley lines, because they would be energetically draining or over-energizing, especially where ley lines intersect, which creates vortexes, which are very damaging to the body because of their spiraling effect. One example of this was a pregnant mother that lived over a vortex. When her baby was born, the baby was wrapped over and over and over again by the umbilical cord. But the ancient spiritual leaders, such as the Druids, did in fact mark these ley lines and intersections or vortexes with roads, hedges, sacred temples, and then were later converted to churches. Now a bit about underground water. Underground waterways are another geopathic energy to be aware of. So what do underground rivers do? Because water is a conductor of energy, underground rivers can and do drain your energy away. So it is best not to live above underground waterways. These underground rivers and streams also travel under high-tension power lines and electrical wires and pick up electromagnetic radiation on their way. So living over underground water can be the equivalent of living under high-tension power lines, which carry 400,000 or more volts of electricity. In other words, the fast road to cancer land. So why do EM fields and radiation affect us in a negative way? The reason is because we are negatively affected by electromagnetic frequencies and radiation is because our bodies are made of 75% of water, and the water is an excellent conductor of electricity. And our bodies contain salts and minerals which help conduct electricity even better. Now, the long-term effects of electromagnetic frequencies and radiation have been studied extensively by countless doctors and researchers, and it has been proven over and over again that the long-term effects of exposure to these energy fields cause cell mutation, cancer, and all manner of disease. And many people who use mobile phones, cell phones that have no protection are getting tumors on their heads, cancer on their hips where they always carry their phones, etc. So the trial is over, except for those people who prefer to live in denial and ignorance. But technology's here to stay, so what is the solution? Now, it's just a basic fact that technology, electricity, radio waves, microwaves, etc., and even nuclear radiation are a part of life on planet Earth. And it's plainly obvious that these chaotic energies can and do harm our bodies. And it's also plainly obvious that if you care about your health, then you will naturally want to do something to support your health by alleviating the stress that these energies place upon your body. And you can futilely bitch, moan, complain, protest, and fight against modern technology and progress and its negative effects upon you and society. But that will only create more negativity in your life, and that's not going to help you much at all. Because based upon the law of attraction, you get what you think about most of the time. You become what you think about most of the time. So, if you think negatively and complain constantly and only see the negative aspects of life and don't appreciate the positive aspects of life, then you will have nothing but negativity in your life. Or alternatively, rather than placing so much of your valuable creative energy upon trying to stop technology or resisting technology, you can instead focus your attention and energy upon creating positivity in your life and empowering yourself by capitalizing on spiritual and sacred geometrical technologies that harmonize these chaotic and damaging frequencies. And there are many technologies available on the internet to harmonize these chaotic energies, but there are none that are, in my opinion, and based on the testing that I've done, there are none that are as effective and inclusive as Tesla's innovational technologies that I sell on my website at teslaproducts.com. And none whose technology came directly from the amazing scientist Nikola Tesla. So how do I find out the level of radiation or geopathic stress that I have in my house or my environment? Now, there are many electrical frequency and radiation devices out there that are available on the market to measure the various frequencies that you're affected by, ranging from $250 to $10,000. Or you can hire somebody to measure these frequencies for you, but basically, in my opinion, that's a waste of your money because everybody's surrounded by electromagnetic frequencies. You can't get away from them. Now, for geopathic stress energies such as Leylines and underground water, you'll need to learn how to dowse or use a pendulum to find out where these energies are, or you can hire a dowser like myself to dowse these energies for you. You can also use kinesiology to measure their effects upon your body, and you can also use a very effective technique that I teach called tummy testing to measure the negative effects or positive effects of various energies on your body, such as underground water or geopathic stress. And you can teach yourself how to tummy test from my article on my website at ZaKaiRan.com. Now, tummy testing is based on the fact that when your body is stressed by something, you will struggle to breathe or you'll breathe from your chest. Whereas when you are relaxed and unstressed and your body says yes to something, then you will breathe deeply from your belly. But the basic fact of the matter is that it is impossible to get away from electromagnetic frequencies, radiation, geopathic stress, and all the other nasties that we're bombarded by on a daily basis. So unless you want to live in a metal box or live far away in a deep desert or in the bush, you're going to have to invest in something that is going to harmonize all of these nasty frequencies, such as Tesla's innovational technologies and harmonizing products that I sell on my website at teslaproducts.com. So where did Tesla's innovational technologies come from? The technology behind Tesla's innovational technologies came from the scientific genius Nikola Tesla, who in the 1800s invented the 50 cycles per second electricity that we use today. After this technology was being installed worldwide to provide electricity for humanity, Nikola Tesla discovered the damaging effects that these frequencies were going to have upon our bodies. And luckily, 2 weeks before his suspicious death, just days before his scheduled meeting with the president where he was going to tell him about the damaging effects of electricity, He designed the technology that would be later developed into Tesla's innovational technologies to harmonize the negative effects of these frequencies. For more information about Nikola Tesla, you can go to my website at teslaproducts.com. So how do Tesla's innovational technologies work? Tesla's innovational technologies are made from very pure metal titanium, which has been cut into specific geometric shapes, then colored, and then has been altered using scientific devices so that the titanium acts as a transceiver of photonic or tachyon energies. Now, tachyon energy is a very cosmic energy that emanates from the great central sun. This photonic tachyon energy creates a beautiful light field, harmonic field that essentially harmonizes any chaotic frequencies that happen to be within that field, including electromagnetic frequencies, electromagnetic radiation, geopathic stress, and will even harmonize nuclear radiation if you have enough of the large Tesla plates. You may watch a video about how we harmonized the radiation that was sprayed all over numerous farms from a lightning exploded electrical transformer at my website at teslaproducts.com. No matter what you do or where you go, it is inevitable that you will be bombarded by electromagnetic frequencies and radiation. So, if you wish to live in a stress-free, harmonized environment, then you're going to have to live very far away from civilization in the bush or the mountains, or live like the Amish with no electricity, or you're going to have to invest in something that harmonizes these electromagnetic frequencies, like Tesla's innovational technologies. So what do I need to harmonize the negative effects of electromagnetic frequencies and radiation? Personal pendants. To begin with, it is absolutely essential to own a personal pendant, which strengthens your thymus gland and strengthens your immune system. These pendants are available in different sizes for the whole family, for adults, babies, children, teenagers, as well as your pets. A Tesla pendant also raises your vibration and strengthens your auric field and activates all of your brain frequencies. So with all of these benefits combined, having a strong energy field and strong immune system, you're better able to withstand the negative effects of chaotic energies. Tesla pendants can also be used to speed the healing process of cuts, bruises, and minor burns, scalds, and help relieve pain from headaches, insect bites, scuffed knees, and bumps by placing the personal pendants over the affected area, concave side down, facing into the affected area. So they're very versatile. These pendants do not directly harmonize electromagnetic frequencies and radiation, and all these energies we are affected by on a daily basis. To harmonize these energies, you need larger plates that are not typically worn on the body. And there is not a personal pendant on planet Earth that has the strength to harmonize all of these energies. If it was, then it would be too strong to wear. So any pendants out there in the marketplace that claim to harmonize everything are just misguided or blatantly lying. So to harmonize the stronger energies that we're affected by every day, you need stronger plates to harmonize these energies directly, such as the travel or pocket plate. The travel pocket plate is excellent for day-to-day life and going out into the world of office buildings, malls, and stores that are filled with fluorescent lights and electrical frequencies and radiation, as well as high-tension power lines, transformers, radio, TV, and microwave transmitters. By wearing the pocket travel plate wherever you go, no matter what energies you are surrounded by, you are surrounded in a harmonic energy field, which harmonizes those negative energies. The The pocket travel plate is especially handy for airline travel, because when you're flying in an airplane, you're flying high above the stratospheric ozone layer, which normally filters out the damaging rays of the sun and cosmic radiation. On a single 7-hour flight, it is estimated that you are affected by the equivalent radiation of a single chest X-ray. But longer international flights where the planes fly higher in the stratosphere, and especially flights that fly over the northern hemisphere where the atmosphere is thinner than at the equator, the radiation exposure is considerably higher and is estimated to be the equivalent of 3 to 6 chest X-rays. So for longer international flights, we recommend the car plate or the house plate to harmonize that radiation exposure, as well as going through metal detectors at airports. And I can tell you from my experience of traveling with a house plate, everyone on the plane is happy and calm, including children. I sleep really well, and there's little or no jet lag upon arrival. The pocket plate can also be used for healing uses, such as the healing of cuts, bruises, minor burns, scalds, headaches, insect bites, scuffed knees, and bumps. The pocket plate can also be used to energize water and food, to sweeten fruit, to clear pesticides, and improve the taste of inexpensive wines, as well as many other uses. So again, the Tesla plates are very versatile and can be used in a lot of different ways. Now, how to harmonize your home or office with the house plate and the electron stabilizer. For your house, business, or office, you will need a house plate to harmonize the electromagnetic radiation, including Wi-Fi. And you'll need an electron stabilizer to harmonize the electricity in your home, including computers, TVs, and appliances. The electron stabilizer turns your appliances into negative ion generators, repolarizing them from what they usually generate, which is positive ions. The negative ions are beneficial to our body's health because our cells essentially contain a negative charge, whereas positive ions generated from appliances, air conditioners, computers, TVs, etc. affect us in a negative way. Now, the car plate. So optimally, you need a car plate in your car to harmonize the electricity in your car, as well as to keep you in a nice harmonic space as you travel around amongst all the negative energies in the world, from mobile phone towers, TV, radio towers, high-tension power lines, which you can also take with you when you travel. It also helps to keep you from going to sleep, keeps you nice and alert, in a nice harmonic environment while you travel. Especially good on those long hauls when you're going for long trips. Car plate is especially excellent for the treatment of amalgam fillings in the teeth, which stops the electromagnetism. Say that 3 times in a row. Electromagnetism causing the amalgam to leak mercury into your bloodstream. Okay, the water kit. If your water supply is chlorinated, fluoridated, chemicalized town water, then you're going to need a water kit to negatively ionize the water, because those chemicals that they add to water are positively charged, thusly affecting you negatively. The water kit also removes the memory of the chemicals that puts life force back into the water, as well as harmonizing any electromagnetic radiation that the water has picked up on its way to your home and from the electricity in your home. Phone tags. You absolutely positively need phone tags for your mobile cell phones and portable phones to harmonize the radio and microwave frequencies that operate your phones, which is a similar frequency used in microwave cookers. I mean, why would you want to cook your brain with microwaves? And you'll need 2 smartphones for all smartphones. Now, how to harmonize larger properties as well as high-rise apartment buildings, high-rise office buildings, etc., using the farm plates and the oyster plate. The farm plates are especially useful for geopathic stress, underground water and ley lines that may be present on a large property that may be negatively affecting the flora and fauna on your property. The farm plates also energize the plant and animal life, putting them in a nice harmonic environment around your house and your farm, thusly helping the health of your land and your flora and fauna. So for smaller properties, as well as to treat EM frequencies and radiation in high-rise office buildings as well as apartment buildings, we have the small oyster farm plate, which creates a 1¼ acre radius of harmonic frequencies. For larger properties, we have the large oyster farm plate, which has a 6-hectare radius, which is about the size of 6 football fields, or 30 acres. And for health practitioners, we have the practitioner plates, which put health practitioners in a beautiful harmonic space and alleviate any stress from other people's psychic energies. We also have a large practitioner plate that you can place under your massage table or under where your clients sit, which puts your client in a nice, lovely, harmonic, blissful space and makes your job a lot easier. We also have a chakra balancer that you can use to balance your chakras or to balance the chakras of your clients. And we have many other wonderful Tesla harmonizing products to help you maintain a blissful, harmonic life. All these Tesla harmonizing products are available on my website at teslaproducts.com. And on that website, you can also see aura photos, Kirlian photos, and other scientific tests that have been conducted that prove the effectiveness of these amazing harmonizing technologies. But you be the judge, and we have a 30-day money-back guarantee on all of our Tesla plates, except for the personal pendants. So if you're not happy, you can return them. Again, aside from the personal pendants, because these pendants attune to each individual person's frequency and make them unusable for other people. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I hope you will bless yourself with these amazing Tesla's harmonizing technologies. Now, to purchase Tesla's harmonizing products, please go to my website at teslaproducts.com. That's teslaproducts.com. And my name is ZaKaiRan. Thanks again for watching my video, and blessings on your journey.